Alright, so Fujifilm, probably a couple of times a year, have this conference called the Fujifilm X Summit. And if you didn't follow it, I actually made a few videos in the past. I think one was in February. That's why I'm saying it's not an annual. I think it's a biannual. Nonetheless, this conference is made to basically announce and release new cameras and lenses and firmware iterations. So this one that comes up on September 2nd, 2021, it's no slouch. What is good, everyone? Chris here. Welcome back to the channel. And today we're talking about the X Summit, the Fujifilm conference, where they announce new cameras and lenses. Like I said, new firmware iterations and products, photography products for all of us. And on September 2nd, 2021, they're gonna have the next one. It's like a week or so away from it, so depending on you're watching the video. So let's talk a little bit about it, because there are new stuff coming up, and I believe that some of the things that they're releasing are pretty important. First and foremost, let's start with the GFX system, where they're releasing the new iteration of the 50S. It's the 50S II. The GFX 50S, the camera that started all, the pioneer for the medium format mirrorless camera, well, in Fujifilm at least. So yeah, they're coming up with the second iteration of it. I'm hoping that they're gonna put in the new autofocus system that they have in the 100S that has been released 3-4 months ago, and everyone is bragging about it. Nonetheless, the GFX 50S II is coming up, and I heard rumors saying that this mirrorless medium format is going to be more accessible for everyone. So if you are waiting for something like that, if you are in the market for buying a medium format camera, which is not a full medium format, it's a mini medium format sensor, but still a medium format with all the bells and whistles, this might be your option. This might be your path. And just wait for it, like I said, September 2nd. Now, with it, it's a new lens, a new short zoom lens, the 35 to 70 f4.5 to 5.6. And this one is pretty much like a kit lens. I think they're gonna match it up with the 50S II to create this kit version of a medium format mirrorless camera, which I believe it's great. 35 to 70 in medium format is, I think it's 28 to 50 something, 60. So it's pretty wide and long enough to be used as an all-around lens. And like I said, medium format is totally different. The rendition of the low light noise is totally different. So if you are into medium format, and if you like this kind of photography, maybe you should wait for this one and give it a try when they're gonna have it available for renting, and see if it's for you. Now, what interests us on this channel is mostly X mount cameras, the APS-C version of the Fujifilm lineup. So in that department, we have a new camera, and it's not the XT40 or the XT50 like people were expecting. It's actually the XT30 Mark II. So they just reiterated the XT30 and create a new iteration, a Mark II. I'm not sure why they're doing that, probably because they're trying to preserve this sensor, the X-Trans4 sensor in the new cameras. They don't want to release a let's say prosumer camera, or a more like a camera that is not dedicated to professionals, or at least that's what they say, with a new sensor. And they're probably going to release the XH2 or the new iteration of the XT or the X Pro with their X-Trans5 or 6 or whatever it's going to be. On this one is definitely the X-Trans4. With this camera that we don't know much about, but if it has the X-Trans4 sensor, we know exactly what this sensor can do. There are going to be two more lenses. One is a new lens, new for the entire Fujifilm system, and the other one is a Mark II. So let's start with the Mark II. We're gonna have the 23mm f1.4, the beloved lens that everyone is on the market to buy because it's a great street photography and event lens. They're gonna have the Mark II. It was about time. The 23-1.4, the older version that we are using these days, it's a bit clunky, it's a bit slow in autofocus. They're probably gonna have a linear motor in this one, like in the 18mm f1.4 and the new versions. Fujifilm is going that way and is trying to update and upgrade their old version lenses that people are loving, like the 56-1.2. It's probably gonna come soon, a second variant of that one. Oh, variant doesn't sound good. A second version. So the 56-1.2 is going to come soon with a new version, I believe. The 23-1.4 is going to be released now on September 2nd. And with it, we have a different lens, a different approach that probably has been expected because people were asking for that focal length. It's the 33mm f1.4. I already used the 33mm f1.4. This is the 33mm f1.4 from Viltrox, and I do love this lens. This is a pretty versatile lens. It's a 50mm lens in full frame, and I love it for pretty much everything I'm doing, including street photography, events. I'm shooting product stuff with it. So this one is a third party, it's no slouch, but the new one is gonna be a native lens, and I know that you guys are in love with everything native. Well, the 33mm f1.4 is gonna have a linear motor, just like I said in the 23-1.4 Mark II. So it's a linear motor. It does have the autofocus improved. And just before I started this video, FujiRumors.com, which is a website that I recommend to all of you, especially if you're into Fuji stuff. They have great stuff there. They are talking about prices and deals and the new lenses and new releases and rumors and stuff like that. They're pretty reliable with their rumors. So I do recommend that website for you guys. They announced that the 33mm f1.4 has been rumored to be around $799. This one costs $329, so pretty much half the price, but it's always like that with third-party lenses. I love the quality that comes out of this. The autofocus is not the snappiest, it's not amazing, but it's still there, and this lens filmed me for a very, very long time on this channel. Now actually I'm filming with the 35mm f1.6 for per gear. It's a manual focal lens, so I'm trying to stay as still as possible and not move back and forth because it's probably out of focus already. So guys, these are the news for the X Summit on September 2nd, 2021. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a more like a news video. I'm gonna give you these kind of videos every time I have something about the Fuji system or Nikon system or whatever systems I'm shooting, because I love to be informed and always stay on top of others and read a lot of stuff. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you didn't already, and if you did, thank you for that. Also, give this video a thumbs up. That's the only way you're supporting me and supporting the channel. And stay focused, my friends. I will definitely see you in a bit.